Hi guys! Today I want to talk about something that I find a little bit irritating, not to say a lot irritating. I'm 21 years old, I'm a girl, as you probably already know or probably can tell, and I am single. So what do I find annoying? Not being single in any way. What I find really annoying is other people's reaction to my celibacy. Whenever someone asks me if I'm single or taken, which is so romantic and beautifully said, they will all have the same reaction, this kind of really sympathetic and pitiful look, and they will be like, oh my god, really? How is that possible? How could it be? There are a few things that are implied in this. How could it be a response? Probably they're trying to be nice and kind of flattering, and I guess it kind of implies that I'm a girl, I'm young, I'm average, I don't have anything weird or really like disturbing on my face or on my body, so I shouldn't have any issues finding someone and I shouldn't be single basically. And that's just really weird to say, because that kind of means that depending on what you look like, finding someone will be easier or should be easier. When they say that, I always feel like they assume that I do want to be with someone or that the people I'm interested in do not want to be with me. I mean, that's just so many assumptions in one sentence, and that's just like a huge pressure that shouldn't exist in any way, because you should not be in a relationship, and you should not be in a relationship because you're young. You shouldn't be in a relationship because you're pretty. You shouldn't be in a relationship because there's no norm about anything, first of all, and there's no norm about love life and about what you want and about the way you want to live your life and the way you will find happiness. As a girl, I find very infuriating when someone says, oh my god, how come you're single? Because I mean, like, is it the only goal I should have in life? Is it the only thing I should focus on? Is it the only thing I should aim at? Finding someone to spend the rest of my life with and having sexual intercourse with? I don't think so. That's really not what I'm aiming at, and that's not what makes me want to, wake up every morning. Now, I'm not saying being in a relationship is wrong, being in a relationship is bad. I mean, if you're in a happy, healthy, positive, fulfilling, amazing relationship, that's amazing, and I'm really sincerely, genuinely happy for you. I'm not saying that I will never be in a relationship. I'm not saying I do not want to be in a relationship. But the thing is, neither do I want to be or do I not want to be in a relationship. If that happens, that happens. If that doesn't, that doesn't. I guess what I'm really trying to say is that I feel like, especially on girls for some reason, there is this pressure and this misconception of society, expectation that girls, to be happy, should be in a relationship, and that girls, if they are normal in any way, should be in a relationship, and that girls, if they are pretty, should be in a relationship, and that girls aim at being in a relationship, which is so wrong and so false and inaccurate. Being in a relationship should not be the factor that will decide of your happiness or your unhappiness, because your life doesn't solely revolve around being single or being with someone. I personally do not aspire to be a mom. I do not aspire to get married. I do not aspire to live with someone, share the same bed every night. I don't think it's bad, and I'm not saying I wouldn't like it sometimes, but it's just not what, makes me excited. Ever since we've been little girls, I mean, the ultimate thing, the ultimate result, and the ultimate, like, achievement we could say in books, movies, whatever, is that we, or the girl, discover that she's beautiful or she's a princess and she gets married. And I do not recognize myself in these dreams. I do not think that my value as a girl, or as a human being anyway, most simply, and I do not believe that my happiness lies in beauty, love life, or any kind of wedding or children or whatever that is. If you're a boy, a little boy, your ultimate goal will not to become a prince, to look good, and to find a girl to marry. It's more about being brave, being courageous, being smart, having power, which I don't think is good, but anyway, and about, living a lot of adventures and having a lot of experiences. I personally, even though I'm a girl, find it much more appealing to have lots of experiences in life, to do lots of amazing things, to have lots of friends and be brave and courageous, and to have good ideas that I want to fight for. I do not believe in this princess that falls in love and has kids. That's not my thing. I guess that's not the thing of many girls out there. But every day, even by the very little things, we are reminded that because we are girls, we should be in a relationship, and we should at least want to be in a relationship. And that if we're not in a relationship, it means we're not happy, which is so wrong. I'm pretty sure there are some girls out there, or even boys, I guess, that think now, oh, if I were in a relationship, I'd be much happier. Really? Really? Are you waiting for someone that will come into your life that you will never know completely, that you will never be able to trust completely anyway, because you cannot trust people completely, you never know what they're gonna do? And are you gonna rely on that person to bring you happiness? Are you rely on that person to bring you a good life, or a reason to wake up every morning being happy to wake up? Or would you rather try to find what makes you really happy, what makes you you? There are so many things in life other than having a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I do not wait for a girlfriend or a boyfriend to make me happy. I do not want to find a boyfriend and yeah, that's it. I'm done. My life's complete. No. Yeah, I have lots of my friends who are in a relationship. And honestly, like, none of them make me want to be in a relationship. None of them make me dream. None of them make me feel like, oh my god, they're so lucky. They've really found something beautiful. And I know that even for them, it's not what they imagine when they think of a happy relationship. And I'm not saying that a relationship should be the perfect thing. Obviously, you will have differences, issues, and arguments, and that's fine. I mean, you have to be happy because of that, you know? I mean, a relationship for me would only be a bonus, a plus that I would be so happy to live, if that is something that brings me only positivity, or not if it's only because I feel like society wants me to be in a relationship. Don't feel guilty, don't feel sad because because you're single, because I mean, I'm pretty sure if you look carefully inside of you, in the depth of yourself, and examine the reason why you think you want to be in a relationship, most of those reasons are not your reasons, but they're society's reasons. And I guess it can sound a little paranoid to say that, but I'm pretty sure society would be much happier if girls were to focus on finding a boy to marry more than, fighting for what they believe in, fighting for feminism, fighting for everyone's right, because that's what feminism is about. Obviously, love is a great thing, love is something you should cherish, but love as not just one shape or color or form. Love can be so many different things, and to have love in your life, you do not have to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I've been single for a long time, if not for all my life, if you ask me, but I have so much love in me, and I have so much love in my life. I have love for my friends, for my family, for nature, for animals being, for life, for the world, for the earth, for literature, for art, for music, for illustrations, for painting. I have love for the strangers. I have love for people I don't know in the world, but I know we're all connected and we're all the same. I have so much love inside of me, and I do not feel like I lack love or I miss anything in my life because I don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend. Um, I'm obviously not close to any relationship. That's not what I'm trying to say in that video. I'm not trying to say that being single is the way to go. I'm just saying that there's no way to go, basically, and that you should live your life and have dreams and expectations that are truly yours and not those that society wants you to have. No matter how you are, no matter what you do in your life, as long as you don't hurt anyone else and as long as you find your happiness in that, you don't have to worry about what others will think of you. You don't have to worry if that's acceptable, that or if it's what should be, because actually there's nothing that should be other than you should love yourself, you should love life, and you should respect any form of life. That's basically the only thing in life that should be. If your goal is to find someone to marry and to have a family, that's amazing. If that's truly your goal, your personal desire, your personal dream, that what makes you happy, that's amazing. You're gonna have a wonderful and brilliant and amazing and loving family, and I'm happy for you. But if that's not your dream, don't try to chase a dream that is not yours, and don't try to convince yourself that you desperately want to find or have a boyfriend or girlfriend if it's not true. And I really hope that I will not have to justify myself of being single anymore. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching the video, guys. Thank you a lot for watching. Don't hesitate to share and comment and subscribe, and also don't hesitate to visit my blog. I have a blog, and also I'm on Tumblr and Instagram. Every link will be below, and I have a Facebook page as well. So yeah, thank you for watching. I love you all, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.